the hell did that happen?
Vad är det här? Gotta love the Swedish milk. If I told you that I've been drinking this every other day since 2019, would you believe me? Because I've actually done that. This is my staple pre-workout meal, and it's freaking amazing. You have a lot of minerals, literally everything you will need for a fantastic workout, great pump and everything. You may think that you need to drink like Nocco drinks and everything, but no. All you need is in this. We just witnessed the craziest crypto event ever, and I feel like I have to talk about this a little bit. Essentially, we saw altcoins dump like 80% in less than 1 hour. Like, that's crazy. It makes the pandemic crash just pale in comparison. I really hope that all of my crypto traders are okay and that you did not have too much on leverage. It just goes to show that if you are gonna trade with leverage, use very small amounts and never ever invest with leverage, because you are never safe. You're never safe, and this just goes to prove that. It's crazy. Was it a manipulation event? Yes, it was, 100%, because somebody opened a like multi-$100 million short minutes before it happened. So definitely a manipulative move. Today I will have a little chest, back and shoulder workouts, and I also want to talk a little bit about why I don't really like scootering anymore, why I haven't been riding in so long. Bump. Oh yalla. Rabbit. Nice. Ja, det är gym body, try some exercise. Really good technique, as you can see, all the way to the chest with some pretty decent weight. Really nice. Oh my god, fan jag blev med alltså. Inte klokt.
How the hell did that happen? Vad fan hände alltså? Vad i helvete hände?
So back from the gym now. Gonna look at the charts. Not looking like the best day today. Here is my post-workout meal. 500 grams of quark, banana, dates, and some processed cookies. They have very high protein and some cinnamon. Very good. That was a pretty decent workout. I'm a little bit bummed that I did not get 4 sets of 10 on the bench press, but we got 3, so I will take it. So now let's get to the point you all been waiting for, why I lost, or like the real reason why I lost motivation for scootering. And the main reason, believe it or not, is Instagram. Because Instagram, it's the whole pressure to always record your sessions and never really write for fun. Because I feel like if the camera is off, it's mostly just a wasted like opportunity. It's all about opportunities now and documenting and always, you know, portraying the best angles and stuff. And if I just go out and have fun and record it, you guys might say, well, we enjoy watching that. Well, I don't. I really don't, because I see it as just regression in myself and on my pages. Like my entire Instagram page is like a one-up legacy where the edits get better and better and better. Obviously now up until a point where they have stagnated and actually gotten a bit worse. Hence why I don't upload that much. And I feel like now if I go out and make a new edit, it's not really gonna compare in the same way to, you know, the 2017, 2018 and 2021 edits did. So that pressure really got the best of me. And like, is it Instagram's fault? No, it's really my fault because I let it get the best of me. So that's reason number 1. Wow, I'm in a small space. Reason number 2 is the frustration of doing sort of the same stuff over and over again. And you might say, well, just try street, try ramps. I'm really sorry, but the only thing I really enjoy is doing flat riding. The message that I was trying to frame in my 2018 video, I Lost Motivation, was actually this, that I was going out and I did the same tricks over and over again, and I would, like, because of the difficulty of these tricks, I would regress. There would be some days where I wasn't like there mentally, and that will lead to me just like failing tricks that I've done hundreds of times, and the frustration I got there was crazy. Like I got mad, I threw my scooter, I was like screaming really bad things. Because I'm someone who constantly craves like progress. But I've gotten to a point where I can't really progress more in flat riding because I have gotten so good at it. So it's like, it's both a good and a bad thing. The solution, according to lots of my loyal followers, would be to start doing tutorials, start doing like these softcore vlogs. But I'm someone who, like, I really gotta push things to the limits, as we're seeing in fitness and the gym now. If I don't have that flame, I don't see the point in doing it, unfortunately. Okay, reason number 3 is going to be reason number 3 is going to be interference with activities that do actually pay dividends. So, for example, if I go out and have a session where I do the same types of tricks, I will beat myself up, my body will hurt, I will have soreness, I would have psychological fatigue. So the next day when I go and try to have like a really intense workout, it's going to have some interference there. My strength might be down with like, 3-5%. And that's kind of like a big deal for me because my heart is really in training and fitness. And if I do something that doesn't really give me, anything profound in return, and by me saying that, I don't mean that I don't appreciate your support, I absolutely do. But likes, unfortunately, do not really, like likes and good comments, unfortunately, can only get you so far. But I must emphasize that I do truly appreciate your support, I absolutely do. I'm 28 soon and I can't just rely on likes and views, and I really hope you understand that. It will also affect my mood tremendously, especially if I were to have a scooter session where it goes, poorly, my performance is bad, I fail some of my favorite tricks, my mood will be suppressed for like days. That's also a big reason why. Okay, reason number 4 is going to be the inability to monetize despite trying for close to a decade. So I've been trying coaching, I've tried to selling programs, I've tried YouTube ad revenue, but like no matter, even if I make a video that gets over 200,000 views, so let's say that I will get 500,000 views per month, that still doesn't even pay rent. So the CPM for Scootering is absolutely horrendous. I have some free programs that I have promoted a lot on my Instagram and even here on my YouTube channel, but like there seems to be very little demand even for the free stuff. So I did actually make an experiment where I would make a more sophisticated program, but nobody actually purchased it. So it just goes to show that there is very little demand for scootering services outside of parts, which is a bit unfortunate, because if that aspect would have been better, maybe I would pour more effort into scootering, who knows. I have tried to sell e-scooters and done some crypto collabs, which have been a little bit more fruitful. So it just goes to show that all other niches except scootering can be, it's way more easy to monetize them, despite me not even having a big e-scooter following or trading following. Still more profitable than scootering, which is mind-blowing. Okay, reason number 5 is going to be the general toxicity of the scootering community. And this is the least significant reason to why my motivation has gone down. But I do feel like whenever you engage in the scootering community, there is always like even if I do like a world record, there will always be like most of the focus is going to be pointing out, having like this sniper where heels touch the ground, small wheels. That's general toxicity. It makes me feel stuck in like middle school. So big man on a small scooter, it's always the same types of comments. It's like it's rarely people seeking for advice, like how can I do triple whip. There are a lot of people doing that, but like 70% are people just trying to criticize and put you down. And like I don't really care, but I'm just saying that in other endeavors, the sentiment is more, how can I bench press 225? How can I lose weight? But like I really feel that the scootering community especially is this like crab buckets mentality where it's not about building together, it's more about just being negative and bitter overall. I guess that's the internet as a whole, right? There are a lot of negative people out there, and there will always be, but especially in scootering, there is like an overflow of them. And I'm really curious, what would you do if you were in my situation? And have you ever lost motivation in scootering, and how did you regain it? Please let me know down in the comments. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching.